So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Season 2 Reloaded of Black Ops 6 has officially gone live, this time featuring turtles. So, of course, a little bit earlier today, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event has officially begun here in Black Ops 6 with the release of 4 themed bundles, with the proper event starting in about 7 days from now. That's going to be featuring the challenges as well as additional rewards. Interestingly enough, each bundle features a couple new weapon blueprints for various weapons, and in this one, I'm going to be showcasing the C9 Blueprint called a tank, which is of course going to be Raphael's. Needless to say, the name of this blueprint does not disappoint. It is quite accurate. So with that all being said, guys, if you want to enjoy this video at any given point in time, make sure you leave a like on it down below, as well as there's a little red button down there that actually gives you a free lifelong subscription to the Deeper Jungle YouTube channel. So if I were you, I'd probably want to go and claim that. So with that being said, let's dive right into the gameplay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so for this particular game, we are going to be joining up a little bit late. We're going to be playing on the classic, oh wait a second, I thought that was an enemy. Anyway, we're going to be playing on the classic Black Ops 2 map Grind. There we go, that's going to be our first kill. And if you guys didn't end up remembering, Grind was the Black Ops 2 map that released with the first DLC for Black Ops 2 in January 2013, so it is 12 years old. Which is kind of crazy to think about, but let's see what we can do here in Black Ops 6, which, you know, I think that's a little bit weird is I am not sure where they're going to be spawning right now. All we know is that there's those 2 guys over there. Kind of a bad feeling about this. They're probably going to be, well, I guess right over there. And yeah, let's just go pop this just so we know where they're going to be. Oh my. That was a pretty decent start to the game, not gonna lie. And yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment down below what your thoughts are on Grind, as well as you can also comment down below your thoughts on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event. It just went live here in Black Ops 6. Also, we're just gonna take that nice little headshot. They're gonna be over here. Yeah, you can throw as many stuns as you want. Not gonna help you out. There we go, nice. Let's see, can we get one more? Oh, just picked him off. There we go. Pop the counter UAV. Just don't know where they're going to be right now. So that's a little bit concerning. Only way I could really put it. Yeah, I will say one thing that I think about when I think of the map Grind was not just when it was in Black Ops 2, but it was a really good remake that they did back in Black Ops 4, which if you guys remember back during summer 2019 for Black Ops 4, which yes, that was 6 years ago now. I forget what operation it was, but they basically did kind of like a homage to Black Ops 2 and specifically like Black Ops 2 DLC because they brought back the map Grind. They actually brought back the Peacekeeper as well. Now, bear in mind, these were in supply drops, not the map, but the gun. And I will say back in Black Ops 4, Grind was just a really good map. It worked out quite well because the thing was they didn't remake it for Black Ops 3, which makes a lot of sense. Also, one second. Oh, I thought it was AFK. I was going to try to go for the assassination. But yeah, they didn't redo it back in Black Ops 3, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, after all, Black Ops 3 was advanced movement. It had like wall running and stuff. So it wouldn't have been as authentic to the original if they remade it, which has a whole other conversation to be had about remake maps, which we'll talk a little bit about more once this game does end up finishing up because we end up making a pretty decent comeback. I say that as I'm getting sniped. Oh, that was devious. We'll say this blueprint is really good. Really good to say the least. Let's just finish up these last couple kills and then there we go. Oh, and we got the play of the game. Okay, let's watch this. Coming around over here. Got the first one, got the second one. Is it going to show the third or no? Oh, there we go. Things you'll love to see. All right, let's go again. This time we are going to be playing Hardpoint. Classic game mode, not going to lie. Oh, we also got the first blood. Things you'll love to see. Oh, and that was a devious shot. Yeah, I'm not even gonna challenge that one. Yeah, let's see if we can flank over here. No, we just gotta be like really quiet right now. Yeah, we're playing this like it's a Modern Warfare game. Check those corners. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Anyway, let's actually play this like a normal person. There we go. Yeah, as I was going to say a little bit earlier, there's something to be said about, you know, the advanced movement Call of Duty games when it comes to like the maps that they remade. And then also one thing that is interesting is remaking maps that weren't advanced movement games because, you know, there were a couple standout ones for remakes that worked out really well. I will say, I think the one that was the most impressive was Nuketown from Black Ops 3 because Nuketown was always a linear 3-lane map. It was pretty chaotic, you know, classic Nuketown, but I think the Black Ops 3 version that they did was really good because, you know, they introduced the wall running. Heck, there's that one ramp that goes around basically the entire perimeter of the map, and they did it quite well because it still felt a lot like Nuketown. Because one thing that I noticed back then is that for a lot of the remake maps is firstly they made them significantly bigger because, you know, if you have a map from like World at War, where just remove the fact that there's advanced movement. Take into consideration that back then you could only sprint for like, also 1 second. Maybe 4 seconds, then you're done unless you have like double time or something like that. So the map itself had to become a lot bigger. And then a lot of the times when they introduced like the wall running spots and like, you know, the jump spots and things like that, it didn't necessarily work out the best. Like, again, I'm not saying that they're bad. Also, there we go. I believe that's what the bombing run. Not gonna lie, I entirely forgot the kill streaks I have equipped. Anyway, let's go. You know, we're just gonna bomb. There we go. You guys can go and enjoy that one. Oh yeah. Now, one thing that I always found interesting, and I think Modern Warfare 3 did this the best, and that is basically remaking classic content from those advanced movement games, because, you know, it's kind of crazy to think about, but in hindsight, some of those games are getting a little bit older now. I mean, if you think about it, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the first one from 2014, of course, had its prime in 2015, which was 10 years ago, which is about the same age that like COD 2 was when Advanced Warfare was out. So, you know, there are of course going to be classic guns, classic maps, things that people are nostalgic for that game, and then remaking that content and bringing it into like newer games is pretty tricky after all. And I think Modern Warfare 3 as well as Black Ops 6 did a really good job with that kind of content. I mean, I forget the exact season what it was, but in Modern Warfare 3 there was a whole season that was effectively just Advanced Warfare remakes. Like they remade, I forget the map it was, but they did the more sniper rifle, they did the Bal 27, which was an excellent gun, and I believe it was Vanguard, but they even did the EM1, which was the laser gun, and it was all done quite well. I mean, I would say setting aside Vanguards, because what Vanguard did is they basically just straight up took the gun from Advanced Warfare and then brought it into Vanguard. They weren't trying to really make sense of it because, you know, it was the end of Vanguard. That's basically all I really had to say, but they were kind of doing like a COD Online, just amalgamation of different guns, different legends from different Call of Duty games. So it was basically just a copy and paste of the one from Advanced Warfare. But for Modern Warfare 3, take for instance the more sniper rifle, when they brought it back, it of course had the same style. It felt almost exactly the same as the one from Advanced Warfare, but had a little bit more of like a 2020s style where it made sense in the context of the game. And they did a very similar thing with the Bal 27. Basically, the whole idea is that, you know, Advanced Warfare takes place in 2050, right? Those are the guns that they're using then, but the one that you might see in Modern Warfare 3 is effectively like a prototype of what you were going to see in, let's say, Advanced Warfare or like Black Ops 3 or something. And they did a kind of similar idea with Black Ops 6 with some of the weapon blueprints. I believe there's one, I think it's for like Prestige 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken. And it's effectively the VMP from Black Ops 3, which was, oh, that was just disrespectful. But once again, they did a good job with like bringing back the gun, but also making it fit within the universe of the game that takes place in. So in this case, it'd be Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 6. Okay, that's kind of greasy, but you know, if he's going for long shots, I can respect it. I mean, heck, if you're grinding camos, like, don't hate the player, hate the game. Nice, there we go. The game has been pretty close so far. Well, that's mildly terrifying. Let's see if we can just hold this lead, finish off, you know. Hopefully the game's gonna be wrapping up pretty soon. But first we got emote on them. I think it's freaking terrible that that actually worked out. Nice. Now, I have a feeling that if we could just hold on to this last point, we could probably finish out the game. Or it's gonna be very close. We're gonna be like 246 or something like that, like incredibly close. All right, there we go. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, yeah, let's just throw that. Why not? Just gonna be finishing up here, and there we go. Beautiful. So yeah, guys, with that all being said, thank you very much for watching this video. I sincerely do appreciate it. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on this one if you did end up enjoying it, as well as comment down below what are your thoughts. And also, if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, Deeper Jungle, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.